Hi World Tempest family, welcome back to another special session with the World Tempest Showcase. As you can see, we're still in Greece. This is the 2023 edition of World Tempest on Tour, and as exceptional as this view is behind me, I'm pretty sure that we will be looking at something equally beautiful in just a few seconds. This is the Bulgari Aluminium Solo Tempo Capri edition, and what a magnificent blue, both there and over here. Let's dive into it. Whew, that blue sky and water outside is just simply incredible. Good thing we've still kept a bit of it with us right here on the dial of the Bulgari Aluminium Solo Tempo Capri edition. And I also managed to snag a buddy of his on my way indoors with this guy, so I'll bring him in to say hi a little later on in this video. You guys remember that the Bulgari Aluminium was introduced 3 years ago at Geneva Watch Days 2020. It was a collection that had existed previously at Bulgari and had gone a bit dormant, while the Octo was being emphasized as the new leader of the masculine side of watchmaking at the brand. Once the Octo was well established, the reintegration of the aluminium could begin as the accessible sports model of Bulgari. In general, once a collection has been around for a bit and people get familiar with what it's all about, that's when we start to see limited series and sub-collections, and the Capri editions are a prime example of that. Capri is the fabled island getaway just off the coast of Naples, hence all these blue tones to evoke the Mediterranean, echoing what we saw just a minute ago. And yes, I know we're not in the Mediterranean Sea, we're in the Aegean Sea, but you know, same vibe. Now, Capri Blue is actually a specific named shade of blue, which is somewhere between cyan and azure. I believe it's supposed to mimic the hues of the waters in the famous blue grotto of Capri, a blue that's incredibly saturated and almost hypnotic. On the dial of the Aluminium Solo Tempo Capri edition, we have this gradient of blues, which is achieved by a highly controlled spray technique. If you look closely enough, you can actually see the texture of the paint and the tiny little specks of darker blue on a lighter blue base. What I really like here, and it's a small touch, but I think you'll agree with me, is the little yellow accents on the seconds hat. It's such a bright, fresh yellow. It reminds me of cocktail umbrellas, of limoncello, of the sun and the sky during those endless summer days. There's a date window at 3 o'clock with a white date wheel for better contrast and visibility. Lots of people will appreciate this additional function. Personally, it's not really for me. I don't really like being reminded of the date when I'm on holiday, but you know. Now, a quick explanation of the caseback, which is in DLC coated titanium for maximum comfort on your wrist. You see this engraving of these rocks on the caseback. Those are the Faraglioni of Capri, the famous rocks that have become a tourist destination all on their own. Now, I said earlier that I had managed to grab a friend to accompany this guy here, and look who it is! It's the second Aluminium Capri edition, but a chronograph model this time. We've run out of time for this video, unfortunately, but do leave us a comment below if you'd like the Bulgari Aluminium Capri chronograph to return for its very own showcase session. So there you have it, the in-depth look at the Bulgari Aluminium Solo Tempo Capri edition. Out of the blue and now back to reality. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more content like this. And until next time.